Live and welcome to a very special shining the light on our community. Today I have with me the beautiful and amazing Jennifer Regular, who I really have to say that I am truly honoured to have with us as part of our sacred community. Love Jennifer so much, love the vibration, love everything that Jennifer brings to us. And today, Jennifer is here to talk about a wonderful summit.
Hello, Sophia. Thank you. That's so beautiful. I'm always so touched by your words and your presence. And I truly do light up whenever I connect with you and the community. It's just such a sacred, beautiful place. So thank you for having me here.
It's the same. It's the same, Jennifer, like we light up when you're here. And I love, like your whole thing is about lighting the path.
Yes.
It's all about lighting the path. And that's what you do, is you light the path of everyone who you come into contact with.
Yeah. Because I know what it's like to be in the dark and in the shadowy aspects of who we are. And truly, there's nothing wrong with that. But we just want to be able to shine light on who we truly are and the way that we can actually live in this world. And so co-creating global harmony is my vision. Maybe it's a lofty one, an idealistic view of the world, but I do believe that we can come into global coherence where we are in harmony with ourselves, the climate, the earth, nature, all of our relations, and with each other. So I love the work that you're doing. I love the work that everybody's doing in this community, and everyone who'd be able to join us on the Wake Up and Change the World Global Summit. This is two. The second one happening on June 26th is when we have a pre-launch, but the sessions are all happening June 27th through the 29th, and then the 30th we have a wrap up. And it really is inspiring me to really wake up and change the world. And there's so many different levels of understanding of what that means and how that is. But it's really my vision to be able to come together. So we've been on this individual mission for so long of self-discovery, actualization, remembering our purpose, our meaning of life, trying to find that deeper life satisfaction and going into the depths and knowing there's something more, and yet it being out of reach from what we can actually grasp and understand, and to understand that we don't need to grasp at anything. It's really about letting go of all those attachments, those beliefs, those limitations that have held us back or try to conform us into framing reality in a certain way. Instead being really open to what else is possible. And I'd love to share something that I read this morning because
please do.
Oh my goodness, because my inspiration for doing this collective mission where we all come together now and really, move into that new paradigm, the fifth dimensional reality, the 5D that we talk about. And, what that is all about is a whole different topic, but it was really a calling, Sophia. It was a calling. It was an inspiration. It was a movement that you're going to do this. And I was like, I had no idea how, because I'm not technical at all. And it was really overwhelming thinking of putting a summit together. But I went big in the first one, had over 25 speakers. Each day we had a different theme and topic. But the umbrella is really still about wake up and change the world. And that's what the second one is about too. And then I read this morning because part of my morning routine is always reading something inspirational. And it just so happened I read this today and I thought, oh, I need to share that when I get together with you about co-creating global harmony and why this is so important right now. And it's a foreword that was written by Sandra Ingerman, a shamanic practitioner and teacher, in the book by Tom Cowan called Yearning for the Wind. And this is what she says.
Please do.
Once upon a time, a spell was cast upon people across the land. The spell made people believe we are all separate beings with no connection to each other and no connection with nature or the rest of life. The spell continued with the belief that anything we could not see, hear, feel, smell, or taste with our ordinary senses didn't exist. And the spell caused people to believe that only humans had a soul, with a punishing God judged the nature of that. Happiness only came from financial gain, collecting material objects, and having power over people, the animal world, and all of nature. The spell also set the belief that individuals were not creative, and their role was to behave and conform to society. The effect of this spell put people to sleep.
Yes.
They forgot about the beauty of life and their own soul's purpose. The light went out of people's eyes as the old knowledge of how to talk to nature was forgotten. Empty gazes and looks of fear and desperation replaced the light. The veils between the worlds closed down. Magical thinking was replaced by reductionistic thinking. The magic was gone, along with people's souls. These were dark times, indeed. And so that spoke to me so deeply because I've spoken in the past that success to me is seeing the sparkle come back into people's eyes.
Yes.
And that's really, and I'm getting a little emotional thinking about it because I just feel that we need to help each other to wake up and recognize how we can change the world.
Yeah.
And this is why I do that. This is why I get past my limitations and beliefs that I can't do that. Who am I to do that? And all of those things, because this is such an important, essential piece in our lives right now is to turn that light back on into our souls, into our eyes, and to see again with wonder and to reconnect with ourselves and each other and nature and the world at large and co-create global harmony.
Mm. Absolutely. And thank you so much for sharing that what you just read, the writings, because then it's so true. You know, we have got to a stage where we are asleep. We've forgotten how, in generalization, a lot of people have forgotten how to talk to nature, plus ourselves. You know, we've forgotten how to go within and talk to ourselves and to awaken. And I really believe, and I totally agree with you, Jennifer, that, you know, it's time that we come together. And it is already happening. With people like you and others visionaries around the world that are creating the communities and the opportunities for people who are ready to come together and to awaken to their true self, and then create that harmony all throughout the world.
Reconnection.
That
reconnection.
The reconnection. Love it.
Conscious connection.
Yes. Yeah. Totally. So tell us more about this summit, and what's going to be happening to it. I know you said it's starting on the 27th of June.
That's right. On the 27th of June, we have the topic and the theme of the day, you can say, about strengthening your spirit. So we're going to have speakers sharing sessions and life-changing experiences to be able to come into that place where we can receive this vision for a new way of being, so we can integrate a higher consciousness model of living. So all the speakers are going to be talking about their expertise and their stories and their practices and tools for you to be able to strengthen your spirit. And then in day 2, we're going to be talking about pioneering the future. This is really exciting because this is where we get some channelers and some mediums and some visionaries really talking about the future that we can co-create so we can come into that place of global harmony. And on the 3rd day, our speakers are going to be focusing more on conscious leadership. And of course, SacredU.Love is sponsoring the whole panel on embodied leadership. So we'll have several people in that panel. So we'll be facilitating that. That's one of the live events that are going to be offered in the summit. So as the pre-launch on June 26th, actually, we'll be having a chance for you to meet some of these speakers and to start connecting and collaborating and networking and seeing how we can come together, how we can support each other, and what's coming up for people, to get really real about that and to hold space for that. And in the wrap up, we're going to talk about, some of those key insights and wisdom and meet some of the other speakers that are available to be able to do that collaboration, that network, the support, live Q&A, and have a forum about how we can wake up and change the world. So I'm so looking forward to it. And the tickets are free to join. Registration is now open. I know you have a link for that. So I
Yes.
do invite everyone to join, to be a part of this. And you'll get all the updates of who's talking when. And there's a lot of amazing gifts that are offered, not just through the wisdom that's shared and in the sessions, but also that all the speakers have been generously offering for all those with the free ticket. And I know everyone's in different time zones or can't make, the time that the sessions are happening. So there is a ticket you can get as an all access pass where you can get all the audios, the videos, and the extra special gifts that are being offered by the speakers to really go deep, and to really start making a difference in your life and have more impact and influence in those around you, your loved ones, your community, the world, the way that you want to be showing up in the world and what you're here to do. So this all gives you the courage, the strength, the tools, and the strategies to do that. So that's also available for those who want it. And then you can watch it anytime you want, it's available to you. And I recommend doing one a day, actually, if you're going that route, so that you can really build on the knowledge and really strengthen this movement into waking up and changing the world and creating global harmony.
Yeah, which is wonderful. Thank you. And yes, and as you said, at least tune in to one of the speakers a day. But even as you're offered the all access pass, is so valuable, because the great thing about you get all the recordings and you can have them all the time, which will be so inspirational. To be able to listen to the wisdom and the passion of all the different speakers. And as you said, even the panel discussion on global leadership. And I know for me, it's people talk about leadership and, in companies and business and all that. It's also leading ourselves.
Yes.
Leading ourselves,
100%.
which is so important. So thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really honoured to be part of it, and also looking forward to tuning into all the other speakers. So before we go, Jennifer, is there anything else that you would like to share and about this summit? But I'd also love to know as well, because you said that this is your second summit. So your first summit, and I know you went right into the deep end and created a beautiful thing, but for you yourself, how did it help you? What did you get out of listening to all the speakers?
It showed me so much of what I'm capable of, and how much if we just step into service, being a place of service, then we get to inspire, ignite, and innovate, as your series suggests also. What else is possible? And it was the coming together of all the speakers that I adored the most, that we were all there to support each other, but not just through our words. I really felt the dynamic energy that was created when we did all come together. It really felt like a movement. It was an energy that built up over the course of that week and also during the time that we were together, which has such an invisible reach that we don't even recognize. But every time we come together, we build that energy up. We strengthen that energy, that vibration, that frequency, and even that just coming together really has an effect and an impact and an influence on the world and raises the vibration of the planet. It helps us uplift humanity. And so it uplifted me, it inspired me, and it created more harmony in my life, because I was then connecting with these phenomenal people that were part of the summit, whether they were signing up to listen and observe, or they were speaking in the summit, or they were tuning in to watch some of the live events. It really made me feel hopeful again. It made me feel hopeful because people were taking interest. They were investing time in their busy lives to tune in to something like this that they recognize can have a great impact on their life, their psyche, on their whole well-being, as it did for me too.
Absolutely. So thank you for sharing that. And it was such a powerful thing. to be able to tune in, like you said, and to listen to the people and gain all the wisdom, at least, or absorb all the wisdom of all these speakers. So thank you for sharing that. And this summit that's coming up, how will people be able to actually access it? Where will it be shown?
Yes, I'm going to be providing the links. So there'll be links directly to each speaker. So you can go directly to their session. There'll be links for the Zoom. Once you sign up, you'll get the Zoom link so that you can attend those live events that I mentioned as well, and stay in touch with the schedule, who's on when. And it's all going to be available on YouTube as well, on my channel, which is at Jennifer, well, actually at Awaken and Ascend on YouTube. It'll be available there as well. But to get all the direct links and the schedule and the speaker profiles, all the gifts, you'd have to sign up and register for that.
Sign up, because you just need to get all the wonderful information, which again I thoroughly recommend. And do click on the links that are in the comments and just come and join us. Come and join Jennifer and all the amazing speakers. And you never know who you're going to listen to and connect and share their wisdom, and what knowledge and wisdom that can be shared that will help us to wake up just a little bit more, or to share the harmony in the world, to help other people to find out who they really are, to awaken and ascend and do all that.
What's really special too, Sophia, about these summits is that it's literally people from all around the world, In this one, we have people from Australia, New Zealand, Budapest, Sweden, US, and Canada. And it's just, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me that we are, coming together from around the world and co-creating global harmony.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And for everyone out there who is watching, whether it's live, whether you're watching us now on the live or the replay, click on the link. Click on the link and come and join us, because this is such a wonderful opportunity to connect with visionaries like Jennifer from all around the world. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.